If you've just moved into your first apartment, bought your first home, or you're simply tired of borrowing tools every time something needs fixing, the DEKOPRO 126-piece toolkit is one of the most popular all-in-one starter kits you can buy. It comes with an 8-volt cordless drill and just about every basic hand tool most people need around the house. But after reading through what hundreds of owners have to say, I think the biggest reason people love this kit is how complete it feels for the price. The first thing that stood out to me is how many buyers were surprised by the quality. A lot of people admitted they weren't expecting much because this kit is relatively affordable, but after opening the case, they found that everything was neatly organized and felt much sturdier than expected. Review after review talks about having almost every basic tool they needed in one place, from screwdrivers and pliers to sockets, a hammer, measuring tape, utility knife, and of course, the cordless drill. The drill itself gets a lot of praise too. Now, let's be clear, this isn't a professional construction drill, and buyers don't expect it to be. Instead, people consistently describe it as perfect for everyday household jobs. Owners say it's great for assembling furniture, hanging shelves, mounting curtain rods, putting together grills, tackling small repairs, and other DIY projects around the house. Several reviewers even mentioned that despite its compact size, the drill had more power than they expected. Another thing people really appreciate is how lightweight it is. Since the drill weighs very little, buyers say it's comfortable to use one-handed and doesn't leave your wrist feeling tired after longer projects. That makes it especially beginner-friendly, and I noticed several reviews from first-time homeowners and people who had never owned power tools before saying they found it incredibly easy to use. Battery life also gets consistently positive feedback. Quite a few owners mentioned completing multiple projects on a single charge, and they like the fact that it charges with USB-C instead of requiring a bulky proprietary charger. That's a small feature, but it's surprisingly convenient. One thing I kept seeing over and over is that people love the carrying case. Everything has its own dedicated spot, making it easy to find the tool you need without digging through a messy toolbox. It's compact enough to store in a closet, under a bed, or in a utility cabinet, which makes it ideal for apartments or smaller homes. Now, it's not perfect. The biggest limitation is the drill's power. Several buyers point out that while it's excellent for light-duty work, it's not designed for heavy construction projects. If you're drilling into hardwood all day, driving long lag bolts, or working with concrete and masonry, this simply isn't the right tool. One reviewer managed to build a garden enclosure with it, but admitted it struggled once the wood became denser and often needed pilot holes first. I also noticed a few people mention that if the carrying case isn't closed properly, some of the tools can slip out of their molded storage positions. It's not a major flaw, but it's something worth mentioning. Durability is another area where experiences are mixed. The majority of owners say the tools have held up extremely well for months of regular household use, but there are a handful of reviews reporting drill failures early on. Fortunately, those reviews seem to be the exception rather than the rule. So who should buy this toolkit? I'd recommend it for first-time homeowners, apartment dwellers, college students, DIY beginners, or anyone who wants one organized kit for everyday repairs. It's also a fantastic gift because it includes almost everything someone needs to start handling basic projects without making multiple trips to the hardware store. Who shouldn't buy it? If you're a contractor, serious woodworker, or someone who regularly tackles heavy-duty renovations, you'll probably outgrow the 8-volt drill pretty quickly and should invest in a more powerful 18 or 20-volt system instead. Overall, I think the DEKOPRO 126-piece toolkit offers outstanding value. Buyers consistently praise how complete, easy to use, and well organized it is, and the lightweight drill turns out to be more capable than many people expect. As long as you understand it's built for everyday home projects rather than professional construction work, it's an easy recommendation for anyone looking to build their first toolbox.